Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining me. My name is Christine and this is my channel Under the Tarot Sun. And I am so excited to be here with you, Scorpio. I can barely stop smiling. First, I must say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Scorpio. Yay, Scorpio season started yesterday. How exciting is that? Oh my goodness, I love Scorpio season. Not only does it Halloween take place on Scorpio season, but I just love, I love all my Scorpio viewers, for starters. That's hands down. But Scorpio season is always invites you to become more in touch with, who you are on a soul level. Go deep in those emotions. Loving it, Scorpio. Okay, a few things to start off my video before we get going. I do timestamps for my videos. You can click the drop down box, and if you want to skip over my talking, that's fine. No hurt feelings. If you want to jump right to tarot, that's completely fine. I also put my contact information with my email. I do have a lot of Scorpio viewers that contact me for personal and private readings. And how I do that, Scorpio, is I make much like a video like we're doing now, but I personalize it to you. And I send it through your email. And I also do phone readings, and I do Skype too. But my favorite is video, so you can watch it as many times as you want. And it is a 15-minute video, but you can click down and find out all about that. Also, very funny, I've received an influx of emails from my viewers about my makeup. I know it sounds so silly, Scorpio, but truly they want to know what products I'm using, what makeup brands I'm using specifically. So, I must thank my beautiful Capricorn daughter. She puts together my looks for me and gets me ready to make these videos. And she has impeccable taste in makeup. So in the drop-down box, you will find all that information as well. And then I must share, coming up in the beginning of November for my channel, I have a surprise. And you have to keep viewing and tuning in to figure out what this surprise is. It's going to be knock everyone's socks off. It's innovative, it's new, it's fresh, it's exciting. I will still be here doing astrology and tarot. However, I'm bringing something very new to YouTube that I hope you stay tuned to find out exactly what that is. And it'll probably be I'm looking up to my calendar. It'll probably be the first week in November, and you won't miss anything because I'll keep you informed. Even if I have to make a little announcement video, Scorpio, I will. Okay, so yesterday, Scorpio season started. Today, there's a full moon in Taurus. This is very exciting. I love that our full moon is in Taurus. Why? Because Scorpio and Taurus are buddies. They just naturally get along, even in real life. You ever meet two friends that are just laughing and cutting it up? They'll probably either be a Scorpio Cancer or a Scorpio Taurus because they just get each other. They have that funny, dry sense of humor, wit. They challenge each other. And so I love that this full moon Scorpio is in Taurus. It makes me very excited. And I wrote down, I don't know if you can see on my note cards, I made notes for all my zodiac signs last night about specifically how the full moon will affect each zodiac sign. And Scorpio, this area, this is going to take place in the area of your 7th house. And the way you could think of, when you do a natal chart, you have 12 planets, and then you have your houses. And when you're born, think of a circle, never-ending cycle, and then the sky is split into, they call them houses. They make more sense for garages to me. The signs go into the garage in the house. And houses represent truly a lot of the same things that our planets represent, but the houses rule different areas of our lives, from relationship to personal milestones. Planets in our natal chart represent different properties such as action, affection, and communication. So when you blend it all together, it works perfectly. And the full moon in Taurus is going to take place in your 7th house. And this is your area of one-to-one relationships, marriage, partnership, permanent bonding, so to speak. How you relate to those closest to you. You're going to find the intensity from it being Scorpio season, but also the full moon is gonna help you take a look into those a little bit deeper, like especially the permanent bonding of relationships that you have with others. Is it enough? Is it enough for me? Is it enough for them? What can I do differently? What can I share with them so they can hear me? You know, that type of thing. And Scorpio, the full moon in Taurus could bring you an unexpected surprise in your love life. You may be willing to be more open about yourself, which is Scorpio season. Scorpios are naturally secretive. You know, that's usually amplified during your birthday season. But this full moon in Taurus is going to give you that edge to be a little more open about things, you know, and it's going to be a surprise to many because usually you're quite secretive and guarded. You may find you build something out of a relationship that's even stronger that you didn't realize could get any stronger, you know, very lasting for yourself. And this is the right time, Scorpio, to write a list of you know, your goals and what you want, specifically in love. You know, set a plan into motion is to first start and write it down. I can't express that enough. Write it down and make it happen. That's how I manifest all the great things in my life, is I write it down and I make it happen. And, you know, Scorpio, the first step in maintaining these close relationships with others and these partnerships that you so have with others, you know, because you have a different relationship with everyone, Scorpio. You're the friend to everyone, but nobody really knows you. There's always a select few that actually know Scorpio. And those people should feel very blessed because you often don't open up. However, the next step for you, Scorpio, with this full moon in Taurus, the full moon only lasts for a day, but the energy vibrates for a long time. And I don't know how to put this politely, is stop ghosting people that you care about. Period. Like, don't get that secretive edge. Don't get that desire to pull back and say, nah, I'm not going to do that. You know, when you ghost the people that you love, it just puts up another wall. And sometimes people don't know how to connect with you, Scorpio. So use this full moon in Taurus to build something lasting that you're capable of and that you truly want. You know, when I say ghosting, Scorpio, that just means you kind of drop off the radar for sometimes. And while you're okay with that, other people they're not okay with it, but they don't know how to tell you because you're Scorpio. You either deal with it or you don't, because you're okay with just saying, bye-bye then. So tap into that emotion. Maybe write it down first. Write down what you want to talk to the other person first. Take that leap of faith, Scorpio. It's your birthday season. The full moon is in your buddy Taurus. You know, tap into this. I promise you, it'll be really something worth your while. Okay, let me write down the timestamp because that's what everybody wants so they can jump to the video. Yours is going to be a little bit longer, Scorpio, because it's your birthday. So I'm going to do 8:10. And I have new cards, and they're so beautiful, and I love them. I felt spiritually connected to them when I saw them at my shop on the shelf. Oh, they're just gorgeous. And the illustrations. Now, the elements are a little different in the deck, Scorpio. If you're used to traditional tarot, these have different elements for fire, water, air, and earth. So acorns represent fire in this deck, which are usually wands in traditional decks. Feathers represent air, which are usually swords in our traditional tarot. Shells represent water, which are usually cups in our traditional tarot. And crystals represent earth, which are usually pentacles in traditional tarot. But you don't have to worry about that, Scorpio. I'll put it all together for you. And just so you know, it's 1:11 right now when I'm making my video. That's exciting. I love numerology. I'm always paying attention to numbers, Scorpio. Some weird oddity about me. Okay, right there. That feels good. I'm going to cut the deck. And first card out of the spread, crowning your energy, is the Four of Shells. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, I love this card. Okay, so this is the Four of Cups. This is self-awakening and reevaluation. And you know, that's what I love, is because Spirit is always present with me when I do these videos. I sit and I pray and I meditate and I prepare myself, you know, open my third eye to messages that I might be receiving, my crown chakra. It's exactly what I was just talking about, you know, reevaluating and doing some soul searching. And look at the picture. It's beautiful. It's a blue heron, you know, and they've got the moon and all the shells. It's just gorgeous illustration. I don't know if you can see that all. Just love them. They make me so happy. And in your recent past is the Knight of Crystals. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is Earth. This is, you know, endurance and determination. So you had to endure something very challenging, but you were yet very determined about it, Scorpio. Look at this card. It's gorgeous. You probably have some earth in your chart, or there was a young, fiery earth sign, you know, that had good endurance and you were determined. And in the now, in the present, is the Five of Crystals. Yay. Okay, so this is the Five of Pentacles. Now, the fives are often pretty hard for everybody, Scorpio, but I like these messages because they bring the positive from a negative. And it's important. You know, in today's world, we get so much negative. So the Five of Pentacles is persistence and new possibilities. Again, what I was just talking about for your new moon in Taurus. Look, it's a little ladybug. I love ladybugs. And when I go outside and a ladybug lands on me, I get so excited. They're just good luck. They're good omens. You know, so I hope you see a ladybug too right now. But this is also, you know, persistence and new possibilities, or persistence with new possibilities, Scorpio. You take that however you want. And in your future, Ace of Acorns, this is very good. Ace of Wands, so this is fire. Ooh, creative force and confidence. I love this card. It's gorgeous. Look at that. The ram, the mighty ram on the mountain. You know, creative force, and boy, you have to be confident to jump on those rocks, right? So you got this, Scorpio. I'm feeling pretty good about it for you. And your soul card is very nice. Seven of Shells. This is you. This is Seven of Cups. Choice. So you're going to have some choices, Scorpio. And ambition. So you could feel ambitious about the choices that you have, or you're going to make some choices that make you feel ambitious. You know, it could go either way, but the Seven of Cups, just remember your blessings and go get them, Scorpio. Look at the little lobster. I personally can't eat shellfish, but I love lobsters. All right, Scorpio. I really hope you got a nice message from this reading and you took to heart how to use your full moon in Taurus during Scorpio season. It's always a blessing to be here with you, Scorpio. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. You make my day. Keep them coming. Peace be with you. Many blessings. Bye, Scorpio.